Wish him Godspeed.
Is that I'm actually not in a great mood today. Like, I'm not like feeling all bubbly and stuff, but that's alright because some days you're bubbly, some days you're not, some days you're just But I decided to make a video because for me, I love making videos, and for some reason it always lifts my mood. Like, I'll be honest in saying, like, I'm not even gonna lie, I'm not bragging, but then for the most part of my life, I've been the most confident person I've ever met. That's not bragging, right? That's just, you know, you gotta know what you got. But at the same time, I do feel for like people who are not confident, in the sense that I have gone through stuff or I've been in circumstances where, you know, my... Wait, I see a cloth over there. What's that? Oh, the cloth over there. Anyways, circumstances that have made me question my confidence, that have made me have tested my confidence. Like, can I still come out being confident on the other side of all these situations? Okay, so I'm going to talk about all these things in this video so that no matter where you are in your life right now, it can help you to become more confident, because I cannot think of a person that does not need confidence. Like, I'm pretty sure you can use some confidence. And so let's get into this video. Although before we get into the video, if you have not subscribed, then please subscribe. That little red button down there, you just click on it, and then there's a bell, and then you click that bell so you can know next time I post a video. Anyway, let's get into the video. The definition of confidence itself is the belief or the feeling or belief in something, of having... The definition of confidence itself is the definition. The definition of confidence itself is... The definition of confidence itself is the feeling or belief that one can have... Confidence is it? I mean, that one can have faith in someone or something, which means confidence is not an independent variable. Confidence is a dependable variable. It is a variable. It is a dependent variable. It is something that depends on something else. That's why, so we see different confident people, but then with every confident person, there's a root. There's a reason they're confident. Some are confident because, you know, they got the money, they loaded, and, you know, I'm confident because I'm rich. Some are confident because, you know, I'm in this relationship, great marriage, or great fiancéship. Oh, fiancéship is not a word, is it? Anyway, I'm in this great relationship, and so they find their confidence in... Some people are confident because they... Well, excuse me. People are confident because they look pretty, or they think they look hard, or they have this great bod, like, you know, I go to the gym or whatever, I got six packs, or, you know, I got hot bum bum, or whatever it is. Some people are like confident because, hey, I'm popular, like people like me and all that, you know, or it's a position. Some people are confident because, you know, I got this position, like I studied for this and now I got this job, and whatever it is that makes you confident, then that's the thing that makes them confident. But for me, I decided a long time in my life that if I'm going to find confidence, it's definitely going to be in something that is immovable, in someone that is immovable, that is unshakable, that cannot be played with, and that is Jesus Christ, my Lord and Savior. Oh, yes. So yes, like, I believe that everything else can go away, like everything else can trip. That is the one thing that no matter what happens, I know cannot be taken away. And so for me, it is beautiful, and it has been, for me, that has been the rock. Like, that has given... I am who I am today because of that. Like, if you ask me why I'm so confident, it's probably because of that. Like, hey, I am loved, I am embraced, I am everything that I am. Like, I don't care about what people think, because I care about what one person thinks. I don't care about what is happening in my life, because I know what is happening in my afterlife. I don't care what's happening right now, because I know where I get my strength from. So that has just given me a solid rock to depend on, and that has helped me to stand without caring about all these things. And so because of that, no matter what I don't have, no matter what I want to have, no matter what I have been through, there's one thing that I know, that I am loved. and I'm cared for, and there's nothing that I can do about it, and there's nothing that anyone can do about it, like, because he's love, he loves me, no one can change that. That's just that. Get yourself a foundation for your confidence that will not be shaken easily and that will never be moved, and that is the way that you have confidence every single day of your life. This is a big one. Mind your own business. All right, am I right or am I right? Because the reason that a lot of people are not confident is because they're always thinking of what people gonna say about them. It's because they're always thinking like, so what's this person gonna say about me? So what's this person gonna say about me? You know why you are thinking of why this person is gonna like say about what you're doing? It's because you also talk about other people. Like, if you only minded your own business and always spend time like talking about what you're doing and what some people say, oh my gosh, that's so arrogant, like how can you always talk about yourself? This is the truth, yo. The reason I love my besties so much is that when we get together, we barely, if ever, talk about any other person. Like, I am telling you the truth, and I know some of the most confident people in the world. Like, hey, Titi, if you're watching this, girl, you're the only person I know who's more confident than I am. Aichi, I do not even understand your level of confidence and like your level of, you know. I'm not saying that these perfect people. I'm just saying when you surround yourself with people who are also super confident and they don't gossip, it's beautiful because they don't spend. All guys, I love guys. Guys just really rarely ever have time to talk about other people. If they're talking about other people, it's because it's like something that is related to them, which is like with us. If we're talking about another person, it's probably because we're talking about a situation that we can relate with, and it's not in a way that we're trying to put down another person. It's just stop gossiping. Stop gossiping, stop slandering. Like, when God said don't gossip, it was never like with every other instruction God gives, it's never for him. He's holy and perfect. It's for us. It's for us to feel better about ourselves. It's for us to like do better. So yes, stop gossiping and you will tell me how much your life can change. Honestly, I didn't know this until people told me, but I had just gotten into a habit of like giving people compliments. I look at a person and I purposely find something to compliment them on. Now, that does not mean I don't notice people's faults, because not initially, like this is something I still get. Like, when I see a person, I will see you, I will see your beautiful face, I will see maybe your nice smile, but I also see like probably I will also probably notice that your shoes are not that cute. I'll probably notice that probably your outfit is not matching your shoes. But you know what? I purposely choose to tell this person, hey, oh, your smile lights up the room, and that is honestly what I genuinely think of them. Or if I see them in a nice outfit, I'm like, oh my gosh, your dress is to die for. Like, be honest, be real. You see something nice, tell them. You don't see anything nice, look for it. You don't want to look for it, then shut up. So many people are not confident because they have not gotten to really know themselves. You haven't gotten to embrace who you really are. You haven't gotten to like accept who you are. You don't know your strengths. You don't know your weaknesses. You don't know the strength that people have told you are weaknesses, but they really are strengths. What I'm saying is, get to know who you are. Get to know what you like, what you don't like. Get to know why you like the things you like, why you don't like the things you like, what you're okay with, what you're not okay with. Is it okay for people to treat you like that? Why are you okay with people treating you like that? Like, you gotta go through this stuff, and like you gotta learn how to like know what you are comfortable with. And also, while you're getting into this, it will help you to know your strength and your weakness. Now, strength can be stuff from like things that you now, it can be things that you're good at. It can be a personality. It can be the way you do things. For example, that's one of my strengths. I'm just confident. Like, put me in a room with like 3,000 people and tell me to go on stage, I would. Like, I'm not a shy person. But at the same time, the weakness that I didn't know I had, but it was a result of people telling me, is that my whole life people told me, yo, you can't sing. Yo, you can't sing. Yo, you can't sing. Until one day, I decided to join the worship team in my ministry because I really do love singing, but everybody kept telling me I can't sing, except for a few people who were just anointed and nice and beautiful and told me that I can sing. And so, like, I joined the worship team and I'm singing on the mic and I would freak out. Like, I would freak out. Not because I'm scared of people, just because I had I had somehow learned to agree with, like, this was so psychological. That's what I'm telling you, to take a self-inventory of the things that you don't think you're comfortable doing and ask yourself why you're not comfortable doing them. Is it true that you can't sing, or is it true that you can't, or is it true you're not beautiful? Is it true that your body is unattractive? Is it true that your voice is not that great? Perhaps it's the voices that have been going on inside your head. And so find your truth. Find out what is you and what is the result of what you have been told. Because standing right now here today is a girl who I can sing, baby. Because, hey, leave a comment down below if you would like me to do a cover of any song. Also, leave a comment down below of what cover you want me to do, and I'll do it, because your girl can sing now. You have to find out what has been put into you and deal with it, go through with it, because most of these things are not really who you are. It's just a result of what society has told you. Speaking of society, social media is not your problem. I know you say social media ruined us, but if we're being if we're being completely honest, it is not social media that has made people less confident. It is people that have made people less confident. Because in all honesty, if you know who you are, if you know what you got, social media ain't got nothing on you. Now, I'll give you a truth. Like a couple months ago, I was in a really low place. Last year I was in a really low patch. I'd just gone through so many disappointments and failure, and anyway, I'd gone through a tough time, and so I was in a really low place in my life, and I would log into social media, and in my head I was always at least confident enough to know that I would never compare myself to a celebrity. You know, like, these people got glam teams and whatever, and I'm like, this is their job. Like, you know, models, actresses, whatever, all these people, like, literally their whole lives revolve around cameras, so of course they're going to have good profile. Seeing all the people that I knew, whether it was people that I knew from school or people I knew from, like, all the different places in my life that were just, you know, as you know, Instagram is like, you know, you are the highlights of people's life. It's like photo albums. When you go to photo albums, they're not always full of, they're like people's albums, and it's the album of, like, the good times in life, or at least, like, just social media in general is just basically the highlights of people's life, and that's okay. It's okay for them to post their highlights. That's not the problem. The problem is when you, like I did, started thinking, God, when is my time gonna come for, like, having highlights? Like, I've been out here, like, you know, trying to live life, and, like, every day is, like, you know, survival mode. The moment I knew this is becoming toxic and it's not, and so I literally unfollowed every single person. And I remember getting so scared. I was like, God, what if everyone unfollows me and I won't have followers? So what if they unfollow you? You should know when to take a break. Know when to take a break from social media. For some of y'all, it might be every week. For some of y'all, it might be every month. Let go. Some of the reasons that we are not confident is because we keeping people. I've always, like, had really good friends around me, and they've always blessed me, but then there are seasons for that, and seasons change, and sometimes people leave your life, and you have to be okay with that, and you have to let go of that and not live in bitterness. Like, what I'm trying to say is that don't live in bitterness. Don't be like, why did so and so leave me? Even with, like, romantic relationships, like, if somebody dumps you, that's not something you take personally. Like, let go. It's them. Let go of them. It's not you, it's them. I'm not saying every relationship that ends in your life is their fault. I am not saying that every friendship that ends in your life is your fault. I am saying that it's okay. There are times and seasons, and you guys might have the best time ever, but if the season is over, they will go. Of course, there are people who stay for the longest time, and they're just always there, and they never leave. And just learn to let go and not live with the bitterness of what was wrong with me that they went, because nothing is wrong with you, baby. Nothing is wrong with you. You are a beautiful human being that is making their way through this wild journey called life. That's why I call you a covey, because then you can fly. If you haven't noticed, that is the end of this video, and please like and subscribe to this channel, and turn that bell on to know the next time I upload. Share it with your friends if you think anybody needs them, because everybody needs some little bit more confidence in their life. Yeah, I'll see you next time. Love you, guys.